I hate starting my sets. This is by far the worst part of stand-up is right now, just the first minute. Because we all have to come up here and just convince you guys we're just talking. We just have to riff, like, oh, nice room, shitheads, or what. Like, I don't. That's how people love crowd work guys now. They love guys that are like, what's your name? Jeff? Fuck you. And people are like, he's so good. How does he do it? Oh my God. He's so present. I'm not fun like that, you know? Like, I just want to do my jokes. But, what's your name? Nate? Nate, what do you think about Israel and Palestine? No, sorry. No. Find me after the show, we'll talk about it. Well, since you brought it up. I'm Arab, my girlfriend's Jewish, so let's just be cool for the next couple minutes. Just keep that in mind for the set. We're on the same side of things, which is nice. A lot of people don't know what side to pick. A lot of people don't know what to think about this stuff. And here's my thing. If you ever want to know what opinion to have on an issue in the Middle East, my biggest piece of advice is just never take the side that America is on. That's my biggest piece of advice. Just numbers-wise, we're fucking 0 for 30 in the region. I don't even think that's controversial to admit either. We admit that shit all the time. Every time we're involved, that we pull out, and then 2 years later, we're just like, sorry, oh no, we shouldn't have done that one. Like, you know how dudes have like post-nut clarity? America has that with, we'll just like bomb Yemen every couple years, and then we're like, sorry, I should have jerked off. That was fucked up. That's my bad. I was being a dick for no reason. It's funny to see what side people fall on, you know? You can tell some of the stuff's not genuine at all. Like racist guys pick the side in this. That's hilarious. Like the far right, like loves Israel. It's not because they like want to help Jewish people have like a safe home and like help they're just so racist. They just hate Arabs more. You know what I mean? Like Marjorie Taylor Greene, a year ago she said the California wildfires were caused by Jewish space lasers. Now she's on Fox News every day being like, I support Israel in every riot. Like, how much does that lady hate Arabs that she's teaming up with Jews now? She's like, no, I love Jews. I've always loved Jews. 6 months ago, all these guys were like, Jews control the weather. And now they're like, you're goddamn right, I'm pro-Israel. Some of my best friends control the weather, okay? I love those guys. All right, getting a little tense on that. Okay, good to know. It's hard to be a young person now in the country because you got to care about all this stuff, you know, all this stuff that's out of your control. Everyone in my generation, we're all young. We all have like very well-formed opinions on very serious topics. That's not a good sign of a society. Because all it is, that's just older generations not wanting to change shit. So they pass it off on us and then they frame it as like hope. They're just like, whoa, look at the kids nowadays. They're amazing, aren't they? Wow. They're gonna fix it. Oh, the kids are gonna fix it. It's like, you fucking fix it. What the hell? I just got here. I'm still trying to figure out how to go grocery shopping. Now I gotta do it with paper bags. This sucks. I hate it. Every time I see like Greta Thunberg, she's like getting arrested at protests. All my friends are like, she's such an inspiration. Isn't that amazing? I'm like, no, that's not good that it lands on her. Like, she's 20 now. She's in college. We've ruined her. We've ruined Greta. She's not gonna be a fun college kid. No one's gonna invite her to a party. Like, oh guys, Greta's here, sick. Like, she's not gonna have a normal life. Like no one is gonna finger Greta Thunberg, okay? You can't penetrate the voice of a generation. It's wrong. It's like shooting an eagle. It's like, oh, it like kills the hope of a nation, you know? But that's what I want for the world. Like, I'm optimistic, you know? I want Greta to squirt. You know what I mean? Like, that's progressive. If you're liberal, you should want that for the world. That's how you know we have world peace, when she can relax enough to get there, you know? Every time Greta squirts, a polar bear is born or something. I don't know. It's like a weird riddle. Is that too much for only knowing me for 4 minutes? Is that... It's hard talking about all this stuff in the Middle East when you look like this, you know? People just get worried. They think you're gonna do something. It's crazy. They get scared, you know? And like, I'm half white. Like, I'm half Arab, half white. So if I ever do anything, will it be terrorism or just mental health? You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what side wrote the joke. Every country has terrorists. We have terrorists here too. We just call it different things, you know? When it's white guys, it's mental health. And then when it's brown guys, we're just like, oh, they're just sick. They're just born like that. It's like, no, that's also mental health. Those guys aren't stable. They think God told them to do it. They're like, oh, I want him to like me. we gotta do it on this specific day. And look, if you read the book like this, you can tell in this line he wants us to do it like this way. Like, they're on the spectrum about it. They are. Terrorists are just autistic, guys. That we just kept poking. I know that's hard to hear, but that is true. Terrorists are autistic. That's why all their plans involve like planes and trains and buses. They're just in a cave, like, I want to be a truck driver for this one. I want to drive a big red truck. 72 virgins, what a specific number, you know? Like, how else do you get there? No, I know it's different. I know it's different when white guys do it, when brown guys do it, obviously. The reasons are different, you know? Brown guys, it's not as surprising when they, well, no, I don't want to say that. It's not, I'm not saying that when brown guys do it, it makes more sense. I'm saying, no, that is what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Hold on, just give me a second. Let's be adults here for a second, okay? White guys do terrorist stuff for the silliest reasons. That's true. Brown guys do it, they're just like, oh, America! You killed my family and you built a Starbucks on their grave! And then white dudes are just like, no one in social studies wants to fuck me. Like, it's so different, bro. It's always just one guy, too. He can't even convince other people of the cause. He's just like, isn't Sarah a bitch? And people are like, no, I don't really feel that way about her. I love that I'm getting 30% of you at a time. That's kind of my target. I'm never for everyone at once. That's what I've realized. No, I don't criticize America because I hate America or because I'm like a terrorist sympathizer. That's crazy. I criticize America because I'm objective. That's what that is. I live here. I'm an American. I love it here. My life's so amazing. It's so great. I know it has to be evil somewhere close. It has to. You guys ever like take a step back and you realize like that is too convenient. That's got to be fucked up somehow. I was on Amazon the other night. I was ordering something. It was like 11 p.m. And they were just like, it'll be here tomorrow. And I was like, fucking no! No, it can't! Please don't bring it tomorrow. Fuck! Tomorrow? How the fuck does it get here tomorrow? How many kids have to die for this ukulele to get here tomorrow? Like, fucking make me wait for something, please. Our morals are just, we have no morals with it. We just get whatever we want whenever. It doesn't matter how it gets there. You can see like what we go to war for. That's how you can always tell our morals are just like fucked up, you know? What do we go to war for most of the time? It's terrorism and it's communism. Those are the two things. Terrorism, that makes sense. All right, that's blood for blood. You go to war for that, sure. But communism, that's just an idea. And we go to war for it every time. It's not even in our country. It's just some other dude in another country is just like, I don't think you should have that much stuff. And we're like, I'll fucking kill you, dude. Don't ever fucking say that again, all right? You're with the terrorists now. You're the same guy to us. I don't know, I think I'm getting worse a little bit. I worry that... I think we all are. We were all getting really good and then we just kind of plateaued. Do you guys feel like that a little bit? Yeah, a couple honest people think... I still care about all the things that matter, like people and their rights and everything. I'm still down for all that for sure. But the semantics, I'm just kind of like, I'm over that now, you know? I tried to do all this stuff they told us. They're like, you want the big change? You gotta do the small change. I was like, for sure, I'll do all that. They're like, do you love black people? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, all right, paper straws. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll do paper straws. Sure, okay, that'll work. I did all that stuff and nothing changed. It's like fucking now, let me just be a fun person. I'm gonna be a good person locally, but I'm just gonna be fun now. You know? I did everything. I marched, I recycled. Dude, I voted for Joe Biden. I'm saying retarded now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I should get a pass. Just, the oceans are on fire. I'm never gonna own property. Let me do a Chinese accent, please. Just, with my friends, just give me something to live for, you know? Israel bombed a thing. That's so gay, dude. That's so gay. I wish they didn't do that. I don't know what's wrong with the world or the country. I don't know. I do have an inkling though that it starts with religious people. I do think it starts there. And I don't want to shit on religion, you know, because I do think religion brings like a lot of beautiful values to the world. I really do. And I can't wait until religious people start living by them. I think it's going to be great when they implement. That's going to be sick. Believe whatever you want, but don't believe it. You know what I mean? Don't be a dick about it. Because the only reason you believe it is because your parents told you. It's not a real. Just be like, I might be wrong a little bit, you know? That's how I would love to know what the right religion is, but I'm like, I probably don't have it. I grew up Catholic. It's fucking not that one. It's for sure not that. There's no way. That'd be a crazy one to be right. That'd be the worst group of people to be right about everything. If you died and you got to heaven, it was just like white Jesus. He's just like, gay people are weird, huh? And you're like, oh, fuck, it's this guy? Damn it. I was sure it wasn't this guy. Come on in, man. Yeah. What about my bags? Oh, don't worry. The slaves will get those. Don't even worry about that. They'll get them. They're slaves? Of course they're slaves. It's heaven. Ah, it's heaven. Come on. You think I'd make all this without those guys? Come on. I don't think anyone actually believes in their religion. I think everyone just kind of makes up a version of God that's just cool with whoever they want to be in that moment of their life. They'll break whatever rules they want. They're just like, no, he'll know. It's me. It's cool. Like all my friends, all kinds of religions, every kind of religion across the board, they all have sex before marriage. Every single one of them. Which is a huge rule in every major religion. Is no premarital sex. And everyone is breaking that. Everyone thinks God is just going to be like a bro about that one. Like you're going to die and you're going to go up there and you're just going to be like, ah! And he's going to be like, ah, yeah, get in here, dude. Come on. That was a test to see if you were gay. Come on in. I'm glad you figured that one out, buddy. You were supposed to fuck everyone forever. I'm glad you got that. I'm spiritual now, though. That's my thing, and that's annoying in a different way, you know? But everyone in here is spiritual. Everyone in my generation, we're all like spiritual now, and that's great, but we have nothing real to give each other. We can't pray for each other. There's nothing to give. We're the generation with the most trauma and hardship, and there's no real... Horrible shit happens all the time. I'm just texting friends, like, sending vibes? Like, what an asshole. Her grandma died. She's not on Molly. Why am I sending vibes? It's nothing. My girlfriend's friend died the other day. I was trying to comfort her. I was like, hey, she's somewhere. Oh, she's not here, but whoa, where could she be? Oh, she's under here or something. Ah, she's in the trees like a squirrel. Why are you crying? This is happy. I don't know. I would love to believe in something bigger than me, though, you know? I went to a therapist about it because I was feeling depressed. I was like, I don't feel like I'm grounded in anything, you know? I want to feel like there's something bigger. There's like a meaning to all this. And she was like, you should do mushrooms. And I was like, my dad was right about you guys. This is white lady witchcraft. Are you kidding me? So I fired that therapist, and then I took mushrooms. Oh, brother, I owe her an apology. Holy shit. There's something for sure. Anyone take mushrooms in here? Yes, yeah. They're great. Mushrooms are great. I will say this, though. Mushrooms, they'll give you some thoughts that you'll go, I don't know what to do with that, you know? I don't know how to go back to just society after thinking that way. How do I go back to just having a job and wearing pants? First time I took mushrooms was in Vancouver with a friend, and if you've never been in Vancouver, it's a beautiful city. It's like a very futuristic city, and it's right on the coast. So it's like all these big skyscrapers and these like hikes and these big mountains and these hills. And I was sitting on this hill with a friend, and we were watching the sunset, and something happened. You know, I just felt this like stillness that I'd never felt before in my life, and I wasn't yearning for anything. I didn't need to explain anything. I was just happy just being there and being a part of this thing. And I was like, wow, that's something, you know. And I know that sounds like lofty and heady, but like everything I grew up with religiously, all the sayings, they like made sense in that moment. Like, oh, the kingdom of heaven is like here and now. I was like, oh shit, oh, it's here. It's this. It's not like a castle in the sky. It's like the grass and it's like the leaves. Like that's crazy. And then, oh, like we're all made in like God's image. And like, oh fuck, I'm that. Like I'm from that. And that's good. So I must be good. That's good. That's cool. Damn. Jesus was like a cool guy. He was like a hippie, you know? That's crazy. And then the sun went behind one of these buildings, and I got really sad because I was just like, fuck, what are we doing? Look at how hard we work to fucking ruin our lives, you know? That's why we're not happy. That's why we don't feel good. We're not supposed to be up there in buildings with metal and air conditioning. We're supposed to be here with our feet in the dirt, you know? How do we get this out there? How do we remind each other we're not supposed to be living like that, you know? Like, how do we fucking